Good morning, everybody. It's me, Miss Christina, back again to explain another craft for this week. Now I have down at the bottom here my schedule for this week for our Kids Corner section of the Batavia Park District Virtual Rec Center. So today I'm going through how to make a kindness cloud. Then tomorrow, this way, we have categories you can register for. We also have 2 reading activities tomorrow in the morning. We're going to read Bad Seed to our little ones, and then I have a lunchtime book club where I'm reading Harry Potter, so come join us for chapter 2. And then on Thursday we have our show and tell of our craftables and the projects that we've made this week. And then Friday I will have a PDF coloring pages uploaded to our virtual rec center so that you can download them and have something to color with this weekend. And it'll be the theme of kindness and friendship. This is my partner in crime. Oh, I have 2 partners in crime. This is my partner number 1, Luna Ray. She likes to sit in my lap. And then I have partner number 2, which is Misty, and she's a Blue Point Siamese. They know each other. They like each other's most of the time, but like as cats and dogs are. We'll just see how this plays out because of course I'm doing something, so they have to be around me. Now, let's go through let's get started. Exactly. So I'm going to have this way. I have to flip. I have instructions on here so that you can see what I'm doing here and it'll be written right there for you. All right, Luna, can I get started? Can I play? Can I work on this, please? Yeah, okay. Are you gonna go somewhere? You're gonna sit right there. You're gonna sit? Okay. So the first thing, Misty, I'm gonna need this. Thank you. The cat is literally right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to gather our supplies. So what do we need for our kindness cloud? Because that's what the theme of the craft is today. So I have all my stuff right here. Okay, Loonies. Do you want to sit with me or do you want to get the cat? You have to make a decision. Okay, so I have all my supplies right here. I have 3 pieces of blank paper. I have regular computer paper. This is whatever you have around the house. If you have construction paper, use it. If you have computer paper, use it. If you have graph paper, use it. We can use whatever paper that you have around the house. It is not specific. If you have blank white paper like this, you will need coloring utensils so that we can add our rainbow to it. So I have colored pencils because that's what I have in my house, and I have the colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. I still use to know what colors I need for the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So but the rainbow can be whatever colors you really like. So it's just a kindness cloud, and yeah, exactly. Then you need a pair of scissors. I don't have regular scissors right now, so I have this funny scallop-shaped one. So that's what we're gonna use. And then finally, you'll need a glue stick, and that's what I have. So then the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to let me put the supply list up there so you guys can figure it out. Oh my goodness, we are going to pick somebody to do our project for, because the kindness cloud is not about us. The kindness cloud is about somebody else who's been kind to us. So I've decided I'm going to do my next door neighbor, Miss Karen. If any of you are from Kids Club and go to Storm, you might know Miss Karen because she works there. Miss Karen is my neighbor. She is a senior citizen, and I just want to make sure that even though we're all elected in our own houses, she knows that I'm thinking about her and would do anything a neighbor would do for her. So we're going to cut out our cloud. So you're going to take your scissors. If you would like to pre-draw your cloud, that's fine. I'm just going to freehand it however I like it. It could be as big as a sheet of paper, but remember, we are going to glue this cloud to another sheet of paper because we're going to have a cloud on top and then the rainbow shoots coming out. So depends if you want it to be the whole piece of paper or half the piece of paper. So I am going to cut out freehand a cloud that I like, but you can always trace it and then cut it. Mine's going to be extra cloudy because I have the scalloped there, like this. That looks like a cloud to me. Oh my goodness, my Misty girl is right here. You can't see her, she's little, but she is. She just wants to play. We'll put it right here for you, Misty girl. Okay, so we have that, and so then we have our cloud, and it's cut out. We are going to then, here's my cloud, it's all cut out, and we're going to put it off to the side. We're going to cut out 7 strips of paper. Now, if you have construction paper that's colored, absolutely cut out one of each color. Otherwise, I'm going to use white pieces of paper, and then I'm just going to color it in. So I usually just like to fold my paper a couple times to get those lines across. So I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again, and then I fold it in half, and I'm going to have technically 8 strips. 8 strips? I'm not very good at math. That's okay though. This is 8 strips. Yeah, so I have 8 pieces of paper. If you want to make them thinner, you absolutely can. I just do what's best for me. So I like them to be even. So then you're going to cut out 8 strips. If you just wanted to like go straight across, that's totally fine too. Again, this is where you get to have a little bit of creative freedom. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but it's just a little guideline of how to do a different way to do a section of a craft. So then you're going to cut out all those strips like we're doing now. And mine are still going to be scalloped because that's the scissors I have, or I have other fancy dancy scissors that would be different designs. But I wanted the scallops. It kind of reminds me of a cloud. So they're like, it's a cloud and then a rainbow cloud. Okay, and I'm actually going to cut this again so that it looks more like this. I think that looks nice. So I want to make sure I have 7 of these. So you can even use the extra piece of paper that you use to cut out your cloud. And remember, at any time you can pause me and my cat just laid on top of what I was working at. She's just right here. And I'm just gonna put it. She's just wants all these. They just want your attention. Does anybody else have a cat that does this? How about a dog? Don't. No. She's trying to eat my cloud. I'm gonna move you. Whew. This is like I'm doing it live, but I'm recording this ahead of time. No, Missy, you need to go. I love you, but you need to go do something. I cannot entertain you right now. Okay, then I just need 1 more. Okay, so Misty May. Now Luna's gonna chase me. Get out of here. She's my little guard dog protector, right, Luna? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So this part of the craft is adjectives that explain or are like talk about the person. Misty, guys, you need to warn me. She's coming. If you see her, you gotta say, Miss Christina, she's coming. So these are the adjectives of our friend or our family member or whoever we are doing our kindness cloud about. So we got to make sure to think of 7 good things, kind things that we love about the person that we're doing. So then the next thing we're going to do is color our strips if you don't have colored paper. So I have my colored pencils. I'm not going to do anything too fancy because I got some time here and we got to finish up. But I think you should take as much time as you want with this because you're not filming it for me. We get to check in on Thursday to see what it's like, just so I can see what it is. But otherwise, yeah, so I'm just doing a very simple lines so that you can understand what it means. But you should actually, take your time, have some fun, make it beautiful. I don't want to bore you with me coloring here. You know, it's just, this is a weird orange. Look at this orange. It's like highlighter orange. It kind of looks like they're red. Okay, now we're on to yellow. So how many more do I have left? If we've done 2 of 7, 7 minus 2 is 5. Good job, everybody. All right. And here's my yellow. So now we have done 3. So 7 minus 3 is 4. Ooh, this green is bright. It's like the orange. Like it's like, what are those called? Neon colors, where they're very bright and like iridescent sort of. Iridescent means they like shimmer. So, no, that's metallic. So you can't even really see it with my video. All right, so we have 4 down. So how many do we have left? 3. All right, now we do indigo. Now, oops, whoa. Here's my indigo. So we've done 5, so we have 2 left. Oh, I did it out of order, didn't I? Oh my goodness, guys, you must have been telling me. I did indigo instead of blue. Roy G. Biv, Miss Christina. Biv is for blue and then indigo. Oh my goodness. Here's my blue though. I don't know, but we'll tell it out. All right, so this is our last one. We're gonna make it violet. Violet, violet. This is my favorite color. I love purple. I am a purple kind of gal. There we go. All right, so we have our sheets. We're gonna color them when they're all set. So then the next thing we're gonna do is add our name to the cloud on here. So I'm gonna write, how do I want this to look? Yeah, right there. And you can use a black marker or another, the same markers you're doing. So I'm gonna write, I'm actually gonna do silver. I'm gonna use a silver Sharpie. And I'm gonna write Miss Karen. And then I'm gonna surprise her with it. I'm just gonna put it on the window of her front door because she has got a window. And I'm just gonna stick it so that she sees it on the inside, and then she'll be so surprised. I mean, she'll know it'll be me because she'll know. But that's okay. So now I think I'm gonna use a black Sharpie for the adjectives. So I think Miss Karen is caring. So I'm gonna write caring on 1. If you don't know how to spell, you can guess. This is how I spell caring. C-A-R-I-N-G. And then I'm gonna think of something else. I think Miss Karen is very funny. So I'm gonna write funny, F-U-N-N-Y. And then it's my orange one, Bonnie. And then I think Miss Karen is very neighborly. That's like a weird adjectives, but it's like I use it to describe someone who's being a good neighbor. Neighborly. I'm making this word up though. I don't know if that's really a word. So this is a neighborly. So it just means that you are looking out for one another. I would also describe Miss Karen as artistic. She's very good. Artistic. She is very good at all sorts of crafty stuff and art stuff. So I put artistic, Artistic. It might not be right. I am not the best speller either. I'm going to also write dedicated, because Miss Karen, once she sets her mind to something, she usually follows through. Dedicated. These are big words. I'm sorry. There we go. Dedicated. You can also write things like loyal and kind and nice and silly. Oh, I'm going to write silly. Miss Karen is silly sometimes. That's why I also think she's funny, because she's sometimes silly. And then I'm going to write loyal. So you think of words that describe the person and why you like that person. So then you just need 7 of them. So now we got it. We got loyal, we've got silly, we've got dedicated, we've got artistic, we've got neighborly, we've got funny, we've got caring. So now we have and we have Miss Karen. So now we have our cloud and we have our adjectives, and we are going to glue them all to our piece of paper. Now you can make this as beautiful as you want, okay? But we're gonna start with just gluing it down. So I'm gonna get my glue stick and we're going to glue it down. You can use regular glue, but be sure to use it responsibly, because we don't want to make a mess. But if we do, it's okay as long as we clean up. We just have to be responsible for our actions and our stuff. So I'm going to glue Miss Karen down to the cloud. And then we're going to take our little strips and we're going to just glue them underneath the cloud coming out. Or I'm going to probably put a little bit on top of the cloud. And I might just do a little bit so that it just is kind of floating. Like little rays of sunshine clouds. Funny, caring. So this is what mine, I put like 2 on here so far. Let me show you what it looks like. So I put it like this, okay? And then, neighborly. I want them all facing the same way, but you don't have to do that. I just like things in an order. That just happens when you get a little older. I was never that way, trust me. I'm still sometimes not that way. We got silly. And the last one, loyal. All right, so here is my cloud. And I'm just going to finish up and do some final decorations to the back. Just so, ow, oh man, just pinched my finger on this. So I'm just gonna add some blue to the background just because I don't have blue construction paper. And I think it would make it pop a little bit. But I didn't want to color underneath the cloud because then you still won't see it. So I'm just gonna add some color to the background. Again, this is because I'm trying to do this for you to show you what it looks like. But you should really take your time. I enjoy coloring for the most part. The drawing part's the hard part, right? Have you ever tried to draw a coloring page? Oh my goodness, it's so hard. So I totally enjoy the coloring aspect of coloring pages because I don't have to figure out how to draw this really beautiful animal or this really beautiful cloud or this really beautiful city. So I'm all for coloring something in. And my favorite thing to use is colored pencils, actually. I really like the way that they, you have control over them, and they can be dark or light, depending on how much pressure you put on the pencil. That's why I really like them. Otherwise, like markers, you need to add colors, or I guess you could also do dark and light, but or different layers of markers. Okay, so here we go. I have my finished kindness cloud that I added some blue colored pencils for. So you see I have a cloud cut out, whoops, and I have Miss Karen on there because that's my neighbor who I'm gonna stick to the store, on the store for. I have loyal, silly, dedicated, artistic, neighborly, funny, and caring are all things I would use to describe about her. So I would love for you to do this for someone that you're missing. Do this for someone that's in your house that needs extra love. Do this for your sister, your mother, your grandma, anyone that you think needs a little bit of a brightening of their day. And then come join me on Thursday and let me know how it went. Let me know if they loved it. Let me know if you loved it, and show it off to me, okay? Thank you for joining in for this craft, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.